Welcome to EXO Fleet's Insights, where every mile counts. The podcast where fleet data turns into real-world decisions. Each episode, we unpack what's really happening across mixed fleets, fuels and sites, and how better insights leads to better performance, lower costs, and fewer surprises on the road. So let's get into it. The B-Hive Tech Review. Sharp, practical thinking on technology, software architecture, and everything in between, with one of ZeroMission's lead architects, Stephen Breen. This week, Stephen talks about AI and digital twins, the new blueprint for resilient infrastructure. At ZeroMission, we've long believed that digital twins hold the key to transforming how we design, operate, and maintain complex infrastructure. But a new paper published this month about augmented semantic digital twins for adaptive, knowledge-intensive infrastructure planning shows just how far the potential now stretches when you combine them with large language models. This work, produced by a multi-universe research team, introduces these digital twins, a framework that uses AI to extract planning intelligence from unstructured documents. Think environmental regulations, technical guidelines, and compliance rules, and translate it into a formal, machine-readable ontology. Why does that matter? Because once that structured, regulation-aware layer is in place, a digital twin doesn't just model the infrastructure. It adapts in real time to regulatory constraints, environmental conditions, and operational needs. Tested in real world and in a storm. The research team put this to the test in offshore wind farm planning for Maryland, running their model against the extreme conditions of Hurricane Sandy. The results were remarkable. Interpretable layout optimization, so planners understood the why behind every AI recommendation. High-fidelity simulation, accurately modeling environmental and operational realities. Greater agility. The system adapted to shifting requirements without losing sight of compliance. It's not just theory, it's a glimpse into the future of how we design climate-resilient infrastructure. Why it matters for the net zero transition. For sectors like renewable energy, public transport and fleet infrastructure, policy and regulation aren't just red tape, they're mission-critical parameters. Traditionally, aligning plans with evolving rules have been slow, manual and error-prone. With approaches like these digital twins, we're seeing the rise of agentic AI systems that just don't crunch the numbers, but understand the rules of the game and adapt accordingly. This makes them invaluable for projects where sustainability, safety and compliance must be baked in from the start. A playbook for practitioners. One of the most exciting elements of this paper is its open transparency. The appendix includes the actual prompting scripts used to guide the language model's interactions, giving other researchers and practitioners a blueprint for experimentation. At ZeroMission, we see this as a huge step towards interoperable, knowledgeable, rich digital twins that can plug into broader infrastructure ecosystems, from offshore wind farms to EV charging networks. Final thoughts. AI and digital twins aren't separate revolutions. They are natural partners. Together, they can make one infrastructure smarter, faster to adapt and more resilient in the face of environmental and regulatory challenges. If you're as fascinated as Stephen is about the potential here, we encourage you to dive into the full paper. The future of adaptive, regulation-aware infrastructure isn't coming. It's already here. Let's keep the conversation going and reach out to Stephen Breen of ZeroMission today. If anything you heard today reflects the challenges you're facing in your fleet, get in touch with us today at EXO Fleets. We're always happy to talk through real-world solutions. exofleets.com